another short one about the shooting I covered earlier. Now, notice how the last one that ever brings up when stuff like this happens is like world leaders. Like, politicians checking on it already. Everybody that has any opinions chimed in already. But the leaders of the nation, I'm not even talking about Trump, I'm talking about like down the line, hasn't said anything about it. And I like how the government there isn't automatically jumping to the racially motivated or the hate crime part. Because is a lot of this stuff racially motivated? Yes. But sometimes it's just a psycho that shouldn't have been giving a badge in the first place. You shoot a guy in the back, you're a psychopath. That's straight up murder. Especially if you shoot a guy in the back in front of his kids. Now, was it racially motivated? Maybe. We don't know nothing about the cops, so can't say that. Was it completely psychotic? Yes. Without question. Well, maybe not completely psychotic, but dude has some psychopathic tendencies to be able to do that. And the fact that, from what I could dig up, dude was trying to break up a domestic dispute. So he was actually trying to stop domestic violence. Which, guy, girl, straight, gay, anybody that beats down their partner, especially if that partner is like weaker than you, is a little bitch. That's almost as bad as hitting your kids. You're hitting someone that's supposed to love you, that's supposed to trust you. So yeah, him trying to break that up instantly makes him a good guy. And what I think was happening, why he was going to his car, is kids were in the car, right? Kids see daddy had guns pointed at him, sees people outside fighting domestic disputes, so probably saying bad words. What if he was just going to check on his kids? Like, seeing if they're okay, telling them to do earplugs, and if your parents didn't do the earplug thing when you were little, or something along those lines, when people were talking, when people were saying like swears and stuff. Like, she never called it earplugs, but she always like patted her. My mom always like tapped on her ears when people were yelling that loud. So didn't do shit, but we covered our ears anyways. Didn't do shit. Still could hear every word that they said, but yeah, maybe that's all he was doing. He's trying to get his kids to where "fuck you, bitch" wouldn't be one of their first words. No one wants that as their kid's first word. Or the 100th word. So yeah. That kind of situation, being worried about your children either hearing the wrong thing or being in danger. Even if that's not his kids, that proves he's a good man. And you shoot him in the back in front of his kids. That proves you're an asshole that should be shot in the balls. I'm not talking about shot in the balls so... like, shot so you die right away. I'm talking about you shoot him in the balls and let him bleed out. And then give him a transfusion. And then let him bleed out again.